Hello and welcome to our live streaming with the latest news and figures on coronavirus from around the world. My name is Ali Usise. Monday 31st March 2020, it's 122 days. The coronavirus is affecting 201 countries and territories around the world and 2 international conferences, the Diamond Princess cruise ship aboard in Yokohama, Japan, and the Holland, America's MS Zaandam cruise ship. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to press the subscribe button and also give us thumbs up if you love our content. Today on the line, we are going to have a brief discussion on the issue of the coronavirus. We are going to have a brief discussion on the issue of the coronavirus. If you want to be part of the discussion, you can drop your comment on Facebook, on our page on Facebook or YouTube. Or you can also send us WhatsApp message plus 23280791420. But before that, the latest world news on the COVID-19 from around the world. Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio has confirmed that the country has its first case of COVID-19. The country became the 48th African country to record a case, as well as the last in West Africa to do so. Schools and other learning institutions throughout Sierra Leone will close indefinitely as part of the effort to curtail the spread of the coronavirus. Guinea has announced a 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew throughout the country to stem the spread of the coronavirus. Acting under his power, President Alpha Conde has also isolated the capital, Conakry, with no vehicle movement allowed to and from the rest of the country. United States has recorded its highest one-day death toll from the new coronavirus. More than 500 people were reported dead from the COVID-19 disease in the 24 hours leading up to Tuesday morning. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said later Tuesday there have been 1,550 deaths in the state. The United States epicenter of the virus outbreak with more than 75,000 cases. He said the virus is more powerful and more dangerous than what they were expected. We are still going up to mountain, he said. The main battle is on the top of the mountain. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases across the United States is already far higher than any other nations at more than 165,000. Americans have seen their country hurtle into a war-like response that few could have envisaged. Hospital tent in Center Park and Navy Hospital ships dock in New York and Los Angeles. The governor of New York, the U.S. epicenter of the outbreak, has begged doctors and nurses to come help. Spain has reported 849 new deaths from the coronavirus, the highest overnight jump since the start of the pandemic, bringing the total number of fatalities in the country to 8,189. The death toll in the United Kingdom also jumped to 1,789 fatalities, with a daily record of 381 new coronavirus deaths confirmed. Now, let me take few of the latest figures from the coronavirus around the world before we start up our discussion. And today on the discussion, we are going to discuss the first case of the Sierra Leone has confirmed the first case of coronavirus. We are going to discuss, I'm going to have a doctor from Sierra Leone, a journalist, and another doctor from Sierra Leone, a doctor living now in the United States. We take the first case, United States, new cases 17,001. New deaths 439. Total number of deaths 3,580. Total number of cases 180,789. Italy, new cases 4,053. New death 837. Total number of deaths 12,428. Total number of cases 105,792. Spain, new cases 6,461. New death 555. Total number of deaths 8,269. Total number of cases 94,417. China, new cases 79. New death 5. Total number of deaths 3,305. Total number of cases 61,518. I will take 4 more before we start the discussion. Germany, new cases 4,100. New death 37. Total number of deaths 682. Total number of cases 70,985. And then we have France. France, new cases 7,578. New death 499. Total number of deaths 3,523. Total number of cases 52,128. Iran, new cases 3,110. New deaths 141. Total number of deaths 2,898. Total number of cases 44,605. And finally, for now, United Kingdom, new cases 3,009, new deaths 381, total number of deaths 1,789, and total number of cases 25,150 from the United States. Now we go now to for the discussion of the day, as Salondo gets the first case. They don't record the first case of the coronavirus, and we want to come look at this particular issue, waiting this go mean for the country, how prepare the health system they, if we don't learn anything from the Ebola, where we don't hit the country with over 3,000 people them where been don't die. Well, being that today na the 31st March 2020, where Salon record this first case, we get on the line Dr. Mohamed S. Bari, where na the Chief Executive Officer for one organization where they call Healthcare for the Aged, and same way so in the founder of that particular organization there. We also get on the line Sulaiman Stomkoroma, where a freelance journalist and editor Freetown Post newspaper. And finally, we get Dr. Asad Navid. Dr. Asad Navid, now Sierra Leone medical doctor from the College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. He work on this Ebola business will be happening at the country. Serious one. And presently, he doing masters on public health in the United States of America. Gentlemen, I want to say welcome on the program.
Thank you, Alio.
Thank you, Alio. I just want to say, Storm, where you know the fans talk, I think you can mute your mic.
Okay.
And that go for all the other one them, so we not go get noise where they feed in. And let's start with you. But before I start, let I tell you and say we expect for get one more person for join we on the line. We now one honorable member of parliament from Kono District, Honorable Rebecca Kamara, as the only female, Honorable Kono and Seth. They don't do so many things for sake of the preparedness program. But let's start with you, Sulaiman Stomkoroma. You're a journalist na Salon. And the case of this corona where we don't record today, nothing where Salon be the foresee from the point of view of a journalist.
Well, I want to say a very big thank you for getting me to the program. I mean, then to answer your question more directly, yes, indeed. I mean, everybody, every Sierra Leonean was anticipating this, and even the president during a statement we made for declare a state of emergency, they talk and say what we're waiting for now is when. So which means, I mean, we were prone to it. There were all indications. Say Sierra Leone, I mean, we'll get the virus, especially we countries the way we border with, that is Guinea and Liberia, we already don't get them. So I mean, Sierra Leoneans were aware that indeed, yes, because of certain things. For example, flights we are coming to Sierra Leone from other countries away. Of course, that we don't get the disease already. We get poor borders. For example, apart from the main borders we get with Liberia and Guinea, we get over 50 something more, porous which people in the coming inside. And we also get with seaside where people in the Comoya go Guinea, go buy food to the sea and all the things in this. So yes, I mean, people who were anticipating it, they knew they just gonna wait for the matter of time when they will say we don't get a case. But I mean, the expectation was all there.
Alright, you the listen, you can be part of the program. You can drop your message to me now with Facebook, or you can send WhatsApp message on the number we be don't announce just now in +232 80. Okay, I just the struggle forget the number, go get onto on just now, but at the same time you can drop your message to me on YouTube. But I'll come over to you, Dr. Asad Navid. You been don't get experience for work inside the Ebola now we country, and as well you still go further for looking to public health business as you want to get more idea. You do your masters right now in the United States. Being that you don't follow issues them in the United States and you follow now waiting they happen in the world. This first case, now the last case from what you see?
Well, thank you very much, first of all, Ali, for inviting me. Well, this first case we don't see. I don't think it's going to be the last case because, this person here, the flight where you take, from Lunge, you take transport, you go to the quarantine center, even there among various people, even the driver will drive this case here, he came into contact with this person. Then inside the quarantine, this person here, he came into contact with Boku people and were also they part of the quarantine. He also came into contact with the staff, where they serve food, where they serve, other things. Then at the end of the day, where he gonna host, he also come into contact with him with and probably some family members. So that's not the work of the contact tracers now, the work. So the contact tracers, if they're able to radically find all the possible people where this person come into contact with and also isolate them for 14 to 21 days, then we go able to stop the spread. But as it is right now, if we now monitor everybody we come into contact with this person, it will be like we will get more cases. We just forget more cases because this person already don't come into contact with a lot of people. We get forget more cases. But now we talk about for stop the spread. From them cases to even for no get more than the one that we're already don't infected. Now we can work on right now.
You don't do na the Ministry of Health. You been done the NANAC, the National Ebola Response Committee. You don't do work na different waiting them. As person we don't observe everything. You think say because the president today inside in statement we talk about the preparedness, how they don't prepare and waiting at the measures them way they don't put in place. How effective you feel say this in would be in terms of the practical thing?
So are they part of the part of the group of doctors Nasalum, the Sierra Leone Medical and Dental Association, okay, and also the Junior Doctors Association of Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And every day we advise them. In fact, where the country be one lockdown, now we advise them, for like lock the country down. And the doctors where they work with the president and inside the Ministry of Health doctors where they work with the president, they share the same platform and they discuss strategies. So I believe systems are in place and we try our best actually. The government response team get surveillance officers ready. We also get a treatment center at 34 Military Hospital, and we also get some backup plans. So I believe the process will go really well. But as you know, this is not a new disease, an emerging disease. Ebola na be more of a hemorrhagic type of disease, so you vomit blood and you get diarrhea. Whereas this now a different type of disease. It is spread. It causes flu. Now from flu now like in symptoms now like flu related. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of studies where they say it is spread through air droplets. But some scientists like Dr. Fauci in America they suggest say they even spread through aerosol when like somehow airborne. So more studies need to come. No, so now different disease. The method for tackle this disease is slightly different from Ebola, but the thing they in place and the ministry they try their best.
Okay, I will come to interesting things then they will get for do with myth. You know, things the way people they talk right now, where I will get for come with to you as the medical doctor as well. Now go over now to Dr. Mohammed S. Ba, where you dey work for this organization where don't they try for give free medical to people aged people old people where they live now areas them where act for let people go. You know, this particular case, the first case of Salone, what did it go mean for una work?
Well, thank you very much once more. Agree to know. Well, it will be more difficult for work because the older people now they are the more vulnerable people in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Say like this sick way can a sick way all the health experts then they say the older people are more vulnerable because the immune system weak. So they get a lot of difficulty and it will be more difficult for you because the topography of Sierra Leone, the poor people they are hard to reach community.
Okay.
So for long even for reach them, it will be more difficult and in order for easy for you because the older people in this country is not easy for them and like that.
So taking into consideration where what report for medical practitioners them, the experts and they say it affects more the one them way na the older people them. It affects other people because even this one as Salone na youth 37 for we na Salone na youth. So but then one and then are the more people them, the vulnerable groups them. So waiting you go say this go get for mean for now okay, it get for be risky or it get for be that kind of easy job for do.
Well, it get to be much risky because for like even for go like we there right now on a sensitization process. Like even for go track and for know like for go inside the old people and there. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
When they go right up Gloucester community, when they start from Waka from Don Black Road, it take you like 3 miles. We go up Gloucester by pipeline. For Kamna, any clinic where they're very close to the, it take you like 3 miles. The only clinic where they na Kankiling Clinic. And that's how they tell you now the outskirts of Freetown, not to outside, not to the western rural. This is how they tell you about the western urban.
Mm-hmm.
It get for be risky for we and it get for be tough.
Okay.
But we go try.
Alright. Let's come back to you, Suleiman Storm Kuruma. Now, plenty things then they where don't they go on. What be don't they go out say money day, where United Nations be don't they put for sake then kind of things they are so for any country for help them. People according to people and because of the first world where be don't they go on say this particular thing, a art for live na side way very hot. So people and they say na make up now the story the way they come out from Africa rather not to real cases them where they come but now make up the government and they make up for let them go able forget this money at the end of the day. As a journalist where they look at this thing worldwide, how you see this particular word?
Well, I mean, in life we get waiting generally we call perceptual filter. This now way how people in they think based on their perceptions and when they think about things. You understand? And so, I mean, in a kind of situation like this, you get for understand, say there are people who are bent on making rumors, There are people who are passing with information that are truly untrue. There are people who maybe say, then just stay no more for look at the bad side of what is happening. So I mean, everybody's perception is different based on the angle in which they come on. I mean, you can recall, for example, it's already Ebola been there. A lot of people thought the APC came with the Ebola. And that is what people are also saying, making comparisons, for example. So, I mean, that's not the different perception. But I mean, in terms of then things, what we need to understand as a country, now that we know how Ebola being ravaged the country, we know how it being, exposed, with health facilities and health, business in the country and all. In as much as, for example, we see right now, see the government, they say they don't put things them in place, they don't put, measures in place for ensure, say, whenever there is a case and cable teaser, but there are still certain questions we need to ask. Dr. Bami, they talked just now about the route, where this case one, this positive case, don't pass. Who were the people that he came into contact with? How do we know them? So, for an example, within the government for doing now for institute, within we go call immersive testing. You understand? And like I say, there are certain things that have been said, for going and decide the way don't go. But we should do massive testing. You should give an example of a country where we say, we see countries where we say today that we get one case, and in less than 1 week, they get a ridiculous amount of cases. So that is what Sierra Leone should also be careful about. You understand? Something like that one good possible no one and I don't show. What if the people who they be going at the plane with safety and they don't come in contact with other people and then things and they. So I think what we should be doing now is doing rapid testing, let people voluntarily, there are kids that they do them. And again, you will have to understand, if people try the system and if it fails them, then they will not get trust in the system any longer. And that was what, that might be the problem. For an example, they have people that were called 117. When they called 117, was 117 working? It wasn't working. So at the end of the day, people were not they call 117. When they call for ambulance, will the ambulance come to time? Do we have ambulances? If the person calls me are sick, the ambulance go ready. If the ambulance doesn't come, it means people will not report any longer. If you tell them we have facilities for quarantine, people there, and when that happens and the system no get time for go put them for quarantine there, it's a problem. If you have people to get themselves isolated, remember you tell them for dinner also themselves. Would the government be providing food and other non-food items for the people that are working for self-isolate? Now also another big problem. So if you answer your question more directly, indeed yes, there are perceptions, there are things that people in the think, you understand about waiting things say, in terms of money giving. But to be honest with you, in this situation now, there are no people who will say I have the virus when they don't have it. Because firstly, they not only they do a test, they do double test. They will have to test positive if it's positive, and then do another test to confirm the positiveness of the testing. If they do the test, if it is negative, then they will have to do it again to know it's negative. So, in a little differ from Ebola, for an example, where sometimes somebody can just get high temperature and say he had call this one. And also it does to Dr. Ba mentioned, and people also don't mention, do we have to extend the time for quarantine? Because remember, this person don't need to quarantine for 14 days. 15 days, that was when the signs actually came out. So are we thinking of extending the days for quarantine? Is also something we need to take into consideration, Aliyu.
Okay, we go come talk about this ambulance we just talk about, so just now. But Dr. Hassad Navid, you hear waiting Suleiman Stormco maybe talk with regards the word way people them don't they say. Then cases they are so way they record in Africa, especially this one as Salon today. Not a real case, they just try for make them up for government be able to get the out of the share. What do you make up of this? You then at the field, you work in this field.
I think this case of official case where they don't confirm from the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. So I'm not thinking say a case where they make up artificially or so for activate the government. So now I confirm this, but at the same time, the government therefore be activated now. They therefore work harder so that they are able to contain this virus. As I say, the contact tracers now they get the most important responsibility right now.
Okay.
They need to trace everybody when he come into contact with this person so that we not get further spread. The good thing is this person inside quarantine now he come out,
Okay.
So we already get a lot of information about who side this person been there for the past 14 days. The airport where he use, the bus where he use, the people where they give food, in family members. We get a lot of information on this person. Not so like a random case where appear in a hospital when we don't know much about.
Right.
So the contact tracers need for like radically train everybody who come into contact with this person and quarantine them. And now that Singapore do as well. As you know, Singapore we don't get a case very early after China, but then use radical contact tracing for isolate people where we don't get come into close contact with the infected cases, and now that they use for really control the spread of coronavirus inside Singapore. So now that we need for do now.
All right, we'll continue for stay with me on the line as we get plenty things then for talk. But Honorable Rebecca Ye Kama they try for each on the line, so I will just get them on so ANSF will be part of this particular discussion where they go on so right now. But if you self the try for add your voice inside this program, you can send you a message on WhatsApp +232 8079 1420. +232 8079 1420. Now the number that way you can send your WhatsApp message, or you can left you your message now a Facebook page or a YouTube channel on the issue they talk about. So right now. We don't get Honorable Rebecca A. Kamara on the line. Honorable, welcome to the program.
Yes, Mr. Lee, what they do?
Thank God. How are you safe?
Thank God.
Yes, Honorable, we've been there on this discussion for see how best we can discuss about this first case where Salon don't get. And we don't talk about the myth, waiting people and not they talk about this first case, waiting you get for mean. Being that you na the lawmaking body you there na one of the deprived districts them. You constituency then one of the deprived districts them inside Salon. This first case, what thing it will get for mean for that part of the country there?
Thank you very much. Like where you rightly say, even before we get this first case, me na one individual they always the member say Corona been one place during the Ebola term, it suffer a lot because one, the distance from Freetown when at the capital city to Kono is too far. So most of the time things are not in organ well. Outside people they may go take treatment now the regional headquarter town. So when they take patient them from Kono, carry them go Kenima when at the regional headquarter town, the people they die on the way because the road linking Kono to the regional headquarter town is so bad off. So not until to the tail end at the time they come with a treatment center na Kono, by then things them may don't they go bad. So, but it really worrisome because now we not prepare enough. If overseas country they get so much problem towards treatment and other issues, they won't about we where they Salon and even when I put cosmopolitan place, it's very difficult and the preparedness not be there that much.
And if you talk about preparedness, this sickness will get for do with we get for do with hospital side and get for treat people. But in as much as not all cases get for big coronavirus case, you get other cases them we get for the come up when a general sickness them. But all the same they get for the advice people and for going to hospital. What in this mean for hospital them now in the area? Because I just see few weeks back, we'll say you just begin for build a new hospital because the old one already don't collapse.
Really, to be frank with you, it mean a lot because Boku side and they get health centers, but the health centers are not equipped. And not to all man will go now the government hospital. The government hospital go not prepare, but the government hospital not enough to cover the entire.
Okay, we the find difficult for honorable forget I think in line they reconnect. But like I move over to you, Sulaiman Stormcoma. Sulaiman, we've been to talk about the issue of this ambulance them way you they talk about because they're very useful. Even now Europe side people in the FET where the case then the ravage right now. The ambulance then they use for move faster for go and get people them. But Salon, we've been seeing inside the Ebola and we get plenty ambulance them. At one point everything just disappear and although they say them they for distribute them na different chiefdom them, but as it is right now another stick long kind of the country. What do you think about the ambulance there so and how they will get for respond to this particular sick? Because right now all country they pan feds. The ambulance they them in send first for the Ebola. Now country they been given, but now all man the fet you fet.
That's the problem, you see, and these are the biggest problem with countries like Sierra Leone and other countries in the face. Mostly we have to rely on other countries for support when we get things away, challenging like the war and then sickness here. So even during the mudslide, we have, like you say, during the Ebola, we mean inside the government purchase, about 12 ambulances, and we also get support from other countries that we give the ambulances and the ambulances for some while we are left at the UE building standing there. We absolutely, somebody try for, they did it for a long time, pass with this government come and at the end of the day, they begin for distribute them, now different, towns there. But that's the problem. Now we are faced with a disease will be say in one day you can get over 100, for an example, cases. So how would you manage such? And that was what I was saying. For an example, if you get just one ambulance for one district, and let me say there are 10 cases at the same time, how do you manage those? If the person calls for ambulance and you tell them, say, wait, we don't go, and you don't can after 2 hours, the other people will call again at the end of the day, and that will be a problem. So I think what the government should do now is now for call other NGOs and partners, let them sit down and see how they will look at this. There are certain NGOs, for example, which are able say they get started and they pick up vehicles where they can able donate, you understand, or they loan the government, say, for an example, or even the government prioritize because now they get NDOs there and other ministries then we don't pick up vans and then you say okay for this let the Ministry of Health go the user. But I want to agree with you that there are limited ambulances and this therefore play a pivotal role for ensuring people are taken to hospital, people are isolated, and when you have a case from home they go put the person in a taxi, they go put a taxi for put an ambulance. So that is the problem. And like I said before, if people are not trusting the system, then at the end of the day, we will get things that will continue for be worse. Because if somebody calls for an example for the service of an ambulance and the person is delayed and they're not going to research until 1 day, 2 days, then they will not trust the system. And once they start not trusting the system, that is where the problem will emanate. At the end of the day, people will begin sick, they left now, host the people begin men there, and the sick they go. And as we've seen in Italy, how the disease don't ravage, people in there. And we in Africa, especially Sierra Leone, we're very, very vulnerable. So that is why, and the more reason why, the government will take this very seriously. They shouldn't be telling us, we don't put things in place, we don't put things in place. Let us visually see these things so they don't put in place and ensure, say, they provide ambulances, they make pickup trucks, and also try to get some vans so they can convert into ambulances and put them at standby. At least let every district get 4 or 5 ambulances or pickup vans, so that if you get like 10 cases, I mean, you therefore able to take them from one place to another.
Okay, let's come inside the Suleiman Stomkoma and take this over to Dr. Ba. Dr. Ba, you they work with old people them, and the social distancing, nothing where they preach about, you not forgetting contact, and una now they meet with people them where they already sick. We not saying that corona, but they already sick, where we not able for no waiting at the condition. Una not get mutuka, una not get ambulance. How una get for work in this area now? Ambulance no dey, mutuka no dey, una no get for the touch sick people there, una get for need PPs, all of them things then dey.
Well, first and foremost, let me just talk small about this ambulance business we talk about.
Okay.
Like, we are organization we target hard to reach communities.
Okay.
There are some communities in this country, ambulance no will ever reach the like the Brook community, the Watana Life community, the main side of all they operate. So like this ambulance business, not even little because I know the place no motorable, not accessible, they no get no health facility. So that's why it's very, very difficult. Like let me say, the older people it's not easy for them. Say when they suffer from disease and prevalence, then premature morbidity, they're not able to move. They're not able to move. The social impact, all them things, they really, really struggle for go mix and right of the. At times they work at 3 miles, 4 miles. Then inside tweet or they tell you about. They work at 3-4 miles. It's not easy for me because as I talk to you, we don't get no sponsor. Me, they sponsor the program 70% with friends and family. Like the last day we go for one sensitization, we'll not be able to forget to all get like 4 pockets. But how for do? We just get for move, we go to our community. No, the world is sensitizing. The people don't even know what they go on in this country. But we for take a strain and go and see. Like today, but we don't try for continue for do this in the Western urban. Like yesterday, we get an attestation with Foguna, the Western world. So just imagine if the ambulance no get access na Western urban and so sat inside it. So if this sick come like how na the talk so if the sick come pass IDSU, it will be very, very difficult for the older people there. Because the older people there are people that will not able to move. You understand? They're not able to move, they're not able to get snatty, and are people them also when they suffer from some certain disease, cardiovascular disease, lung cancer, violence, alcohol, drug abuse, you understand? And they get infection very quick because of the immune system very weak, like TB, HIV. So if this sick here come, it will be more affect them. Although this sick not a barrier, but it will affect them more than anybody. And really, when they struggle for anything for go up yonder, we're not even able for buy 10 buckets as I talk to you soon. Now we are able for put with money together, friends and family for movie. So really, really easy for the old people them, easy for me also, and we struggle for reaching up yonder.
Honorable Rebecca Yekama, constituency 029, Kono District. Labin, you come inside. The issue of ambulance, the issue of hard to reach area, you own constituency, in a part of that. What did this get for mean in the fight for now? Honorable, you line the cambo corner. I wonder if you can move small from the position where you did, so we go able to forget what you say.
Yes, I think we get you on. Go ahead.
Suleiman, you they get honorable, but me and the viewers and listeners, they're not able to forget honorable. Ye Kamara, we join we on the line from Freetown, as a day Freetown is now, for talk about things. Then we saw you that especially we viewers them on YouTube be find it difficult for you waiting honorable when they talk. But I'm sure the one in the Facebook be okay. This now due to the network from we we country. Now let go back to Suleiman Stomko. Suleiman, very lastly, in terms of economics, in terms of waiting they happen, how will they see Salon in the next, let's say, 100 days?
Well, I mean, it has to be a problem, the truth be told. Because look at the country situation. Now, remember, most of the goods we will sell like so. Now, goods we will go buy from other countries. And now, there has been they don't block or they don't stop airlines for one. They don't block, stop borders. From the state of emergency, when the president declare, they also they don't close borders with neighboring countries. So, for an example, items will be to go buy. What if the rice we have in country is not sufficient for taking care of the people as per the period? What if the Abbas, the Maggi, the other things that we're buying from other countries, all the cows as what if they are not enough to take care of the people during this period? I mean, it will be very difficult. People will have to buy certain things there, and of course, we declare the first case today, and we see things that they go up rapidly, and this is something we have to be envisaging. Things that they go up and they go up and they go up because people are selling and they don't get the opportunity for go buy. So the one they get was sell at high price, and at the end of the day, because they don't say they won't go. So I mean, we are heading for a very, very difficult time. I mean, we just hope and pray say this time and pass on very soon, but it will be very, very, it will be a very big problem and something we get for be cataclysmic.
All right. Thank you very much, Suleiman Stomkoma, for where you join me inside the program. Very lastly to you, Dr. Ba. Dr. Ba, we don't talk and go, we don't talk and come. You the finance this work owner they do. If we get for say even organization them, now the world go get for cry in the next 3 weeks. In the next 12 weeks, organization will get for lose, charity organization will get for lose plenty millions of pounds, due to this crisis in the world. Now, you feel say you're able for support yourself for take care of the job where you do until we close this chapter of the coronavirus now we continue?
Yes, because I start this thing new one. So that thing and that passion and that you are like this thing no go left until until we not able to forget support and we back not able to get. We will continue for the give support by ourselves because until we create and not for support we don't create them. We create them for help people because the older people are more vulnerable people and the older people not get mobility, they need move. See Leone society. Me and a man where I grew up in an extended family.
Mm-hmm.
I know how big Ghana is so far. So since that day when we grow up, I always promise say if I get to what I want for me, I will left for the go get treatments like home treatments. Like the old people we not go able left them. Even like as I talk to you so now, where will they go for go desensitization? Because of the people they move and the country in honest, when they turn around for go give people food. Because they see possible will even tell you say, eat from this morning. So how you go get her medication or you talk to her? So first and foremost, when we go, okay, buy like half bag rest, we measure, we buy sugar, we measure, we give 2 cups sugar, 2 cups rest, so that you be able to listen to it. Because you don't go no more, you go call positive. When I can't see number for this coronavirus, law can give you teaching or educate you now. No, this thing no go ever stop. This thing will continue because we start away, nobody they go help me. And by God, your power, we go able for continue like I do. We not get problem if you do not they shut up. We not say where through the pan, even if we not get time for this one, next one we believe say the God who deserve will help we. If he help would not get, I think not a privilege. Now a right for every Sierra Leonean. You don't need for be part of healthcare for the age. Any society, anybody able for help himself, help them. You don't need for join me or do other thing. Just help anybody we hold. And we believe say the older people and our people and the church one person of them, the church to all. So that's it. We're not there for stop.
All right, thank you very much for joining me inside the program today. Well, thank you very much to the one that always don't take the time for joining me inside this program for let me discuss the issue of this one coronavirus case. Today we will talk about the different things them way a possible challenge for this coronavirus. One, we talk about the ambulance. Them two, we talk about economic hardship. You know, they don't lock the borders. Them three, then they talk about myth where people they always talk say this not a real case. Well, everybody gets right to a view, but you don't hear waiting the one them way I be get on the program don't say with regards that. And you don't hear about the addict to reach areas them again. Waiting them again for say, and from the medical point of view, you don't hear how prepared the government they and waiting at the things them way then they do, and the medical people them they always make sure say they give advice to the government when and how necessary. Well, on the program, I've been get Honorable Rebecca Ye Kamara, when an MP for constituency 029 Nakono District, where they talk to we be get Dr. Mohammed S. Ba, na the Chief Executive Officer and Founder for Health Care for the Aged. We been get Suleiman Storm Koroma, a freelance journalist and editor, Freetown Post newspaper. Then finally we get Dr. Asad Navid, who is a Sierra Leone medical doctor from College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. And then apostle will be working on the Ebola business Tranga one, and right now they study public health na the United States of America. Thank you very much to una all we take on time for drop on a comments for we na Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much. CK Mohamed Basiru Sanusi say overall well done. This other one from Godry not to say a bravo idea. It's a brave idea we had. Abdul Kabir say timely discussion. Kudos we had for such a brave move. Thank you very much for that. And let's check out YouTube very fast. We get Jasu Bemba. We say thank you very much for the program. I say thank you very much, Uncle Ali, for the good job. Come on from Manage with Dana Strasbourg. Thank you very much for wanna take on a time for visit we now with Facebook page and as well as we WhatsApp. Until we meet again tomorrow with another discussion and figures them with the coronavirus. Let's just tell you waiting at the total number of cases them where we get today for today. Tuesday, the 31st of March 2020, like even at the total number of cases them where we get today breakdown. Today, the active cases them where they na 628,228 active cases them for all the countries. Then 201 countries, territories, and 2 international cruise ship. Now the active cases in that they will get seriously the one they were in critical condition 31,559. The one them where now the new we don't recover now 176,541. The new death for today for all countries, territories now 3,714. The total death where we don't get from inside this pandemic, inside this coronavirus, 41,482. Then for today, the new case the way come total now 61,592. And finally, the total number of cases the way we don't get inside this period here, so now 846,000 251. Join me again this same time tomorrow for let we discuss the issue where they come up again and again as we go inside this coronavirus worldwide. My name na Ali Sise, my producer na Usman Justin, and the one way they always give me technical support na Awana to Sise. Until we meet again, God bless you, stay blessed, and let God save we all.